February 14, a date filled with hearts, flowers, and messages of love. But behind the red roses and greeting cards lies a story that stretches back thousands of years. A story of ancient rituals, secret marriages, prison letters, and traditions that slowly transformed across centuries. What if the holiday we see today didn't begin as a celebration of romance at all? What if its origins are tied to an ancient Roman festival, a mysterious historical figure, and a series of cultural changes that reshaped its meaning over time? In this video, we are not here to support or oppose Valentine's Day. Instead, we are going on journey through history to understand how this date evolved, how different societies shaped it, and how a single day in February became one of the most widely recognized dates in the modern world. Stay until the end because the final part of this story might completely change how you see February 14 forever. Part 1, a festival before Valentine. Long before greeting cards or chocolate boxes existed, mid February was already a time of celebration in ancient Rome. One festival often mentioned by historians is Lupercalia. Lupercalia took place around February 15 and was associated with purification, fertility, and the coming of spring. Ancient societies often marked seasonal changes with festivals, and this was one of them. People gathered, rituals were performed, and the festival symbolized renewal and transition from winter toward a new season. It's important to understand that historians still debate how directly Lupercalia connects to modern Valentine's Day. There is not a clear moment where one suddenly became the other. Instead, traditions often overlap, change, and evolve over time. What we do know is this: the middle of February has been significant in different cultures for centuries. The modern celebration didn't appear suddenly, it slowly developed, influenced by many different events and traditions. The name Valentine comes from early Christian history. There were likely several individuals named Valentine, but one figure became most associated with February 14, Saint Valentine. According to later traditions, Valentine lived during the rule of Roman Emperor Claudius II in the 3rd century. One popular story claims the emperor believed single soldiers fought better than married ones and therefore restricted marriages for young men. The legend says that Valentine, a priest, quickly performed marriage ceremonies despite these restrictions. Eventually, he was arrested and imprisoned. Some stories say that during his time in prison, he wrote a message to someone he knew and signed it with the words from your Valentine. These stories become widely told in later centuries. However, historians point out that many details are difficult to verify. Written records from the time are limited, and much of what we hear today comes from later storytelling and tradition rather than confirmed historical documentation. It is the figure of Valentine became associated with loyalty, commitment, and remembrance. Over time, February 14 became linked to his name. For many years, February 14 was simply recognized as a day connected to historical or religious figure. It was not yet a day focused on romantic relationships. That connections began to form during the Middle Ages in Europe. Around this time, people believed that birds began to pair up in mid February. This seasonal observation inspired writers and poets to connect the date with themes of affection and partnership. One of the writers who mentioned this idea was Geoffrey Chaucer, who lived in the 13th. His poetry included reference of February as a time when birds choose their mates. This poetic imagery gradually influenced how people thought about the date. Over time, nobles and members of royal courts began exchanging written messages or small tokens on February 14. These were not mass produced cards, they were handwritten notes or symbolic gestures. The idea of the day slowly shifted. What began as a historical or religious remembrance started to take on a cultural meaning connected to relationships and expression of care. By the 17th and 18th, the practice of sending Valentine messages became more common in part of Europe. People wrote notes, poems, or short letters to others they cared about. As printing technology improved, ready-made cards started to appear. The introduction of affordable printing and postal services made it easier for people to exchange messages. Suddenly, something that was once limited to a few individuals became accessible to many. In the 19th century, printed Valentine cards began to spread widely in Britain and later in the United States. Designs included hearts, decorative patterns, and symbolic imagery. These cards didn't always carry deep romantic meaning. Sometimes they were simple gestures of friendship or acknowledgement. As the 20th century approached, business began to recognize the commercial potential of the date. Flowers, chocolates, and gifts became associated with February 14. What had once been a mix of traditions and stories slowly became a global cultural event. Today, February 14 is recognized in many countries around the world. However, it is not celebrated in exactly the same way everywhere. In some places, it is seen mainly as a day for couples. In others, it includes friends, classmates, or family members. Some cultures focus on exchanging small tokens, while others simply acknowledge the date without major celebrations. There are also people who choose not to observe the day at all. For them, it's just another date on the calendar. This variety shows how traditions evolve differently across society. A single day can carry different meanings depending on where you are and what perspective you hold. One of the most interesting part of this story is how traditions transform. A date connected to ancient seasonal festivals and a historical figure eventually became linked with poetry, letters, and later modern commerce. No single person or event created the modern version of Valentine's Day. Instead, it developed gradually over centuries. Cultural practices, storytelling, and social habits all played a role. This is common throughout history. Many traditions we see today began in one form and slowly changed as societies evolved. New meanings are added, old meanings fade, and the result is something that reflects multiple layers of history. Understanding this process helps us see February 14 not as one fixed idea but as a date shaped by time. When we look at Valentine's Day from a neutral historical perspective, we can see it as a combination of ancient seasonal celebrations, stories about historical figures, medieval poetry and customs, modern cultural and commercial influences. Some people see it as meaningful, others see it as simply a cultural tradition, and some view it as commercial event. There is no single interpretation that applies to everyone. What matters most is understanding how it came to be what it is today. From ancient Roman festivals to medieval poetry from handwritten notes to global recognition. February 14 has traveled through centuries, changing its meaning again and again. What began as a mix of seasonal rituals and historical remembrance gradually turned into a widely known date marked in calendars across the world. Its story is not simple and it does not belong to just one culture or time period. It's a reminder that traditions are always evolving. They carry pieces of history, legend, and human behavior all layered together. So, whether someone celebrates the day, observes it quietly, or ignores it completely, its history remains an interesting example of how customs develop over time. This was a neutral look at the history behind February 14, told as a story across centuries. If you enjoy historical topics explained in a clear and engaging way, consider subscribing for more videos like this because sometimes the most familiar dates on the calendar have the most unexpected histories behind them.